What up? What is going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys are having a great day today. What up? What's going on, guys? Just started the live stream a couple seconds ago. Thank you guys for stopping by. Steven Wisdom, thank you, bro. Bro, you live. What's up? What's up, man? How you been? Thanks for coming to the live stream, man. You're my first viewer. What a day, right? What a day for the crypto market. Ethereum coming to 4,600. What a day. But I'm excited. We're going to check out the charts, of course, and really see what's going on here. Right. Mustang 78, what's up, bro? Litecoin's cranking. Yeah, Litecoin's doing pretty good, I believe. Right, what's Litecoin at? Is it at 130 yet? But yeah, you're right. Litecoin is at 128. Man, I told you guys I was so bullish on Litecoin. I mean, I could see Litecoin going 500 plus. Right. Yeah, I mean, Litecoin's it's about to break 130. You can see right here, very bullish chart here from Litecoin. But in higher highs, higher lows. And we're coming here to a big target from back in February. So, you know, it looks like it's going to break out, to be honest. It looks like Litecoin's going to break out of this target. But look, even if we break out, kind of like Ethereum broke out, we'll come back here eventually to retest that as support. So 130 is a big level here for Litecoin. So we can pump up here to 150 even, probably come back to 130 and then, you know, get that bounce. How long until you think 500 plus? Man, to be honest, it could be this year. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see Litecoin 500 in end of October, November, maybe December. Right? The crypto market moves fast. By the way, guys, if you guys are just joining in, don't forget to like. Don't forget to like, guys. Things having really heated up a lot. I'm stacking the boring sleeping giants right now. Yeah, I agree. That's what I've been doing, Steven. You know, right now, in my opinion, yeah, like I said, that look, the crypto markets moves fast. Like right here, Litecoin last cycle was around $63. It was around 63, right? 2020. And just a matter of months, Litecoin shot up to $400. Right, $63 to $400. Now it's a little different. Now the base level is around 100, right? It's around 130, 100. So yeah, like I said, I can see Litecoin going past 500. True, man, I agree with you. Look, I do prefer a Cardano and XRP. Again, XRP is my biggest holding. If you guys are new to me, by the way, subscribe, put the notification bell. But as you guys know, XRP is my biggest holding in terms of profits. Before that, it was Dogecoin. But since XRP has just been taken off lately, it passed my Dogecoin on my portfolio. But yeah, man, look, you know, even though I'm bullish on Litecoin, I'm super bullish. And I think Cardano right now is a great deal. I think Cardano's right now is a good risk reward. And I agree with Steven, man. I'm stacking, you know, those coins that happen. And this is why I live stream. I'm live streaming to show you guys which coins I still believe are good, undervalued prices that still have potential to explode, that haven't exploded yet, like Ethereum did, which I believe Ethereum will still continue to. But again, you hodl Bitcoin. I do have some Bitcoin, and that's my thing, right? My goal is to have at least one Bitcoin, and the the way that you can do that, the best way is through altcoins. So yeah, you know, you can go the long way and just stack Bitcoin, but for you guys, I recommend at least getting 1 Bitcoin, and the strategy to get that is through altcoins. So you buy your altcoins now, take profits, and then wait till next bear market when Bitcoin maybe comes down below 100K, right? That's the best way, and that's what a lot of traders do. It takes skill, yes, but it's the best way. Finally, I found a baddie to spend my wife's credit card. You guys are funny. Been holding my ETH for about 3 to 4 years now. Paid off, I'll tell you that. True, man, I agree with you, man. And look, the last time I bought ETH was when it had that big move down to like 1,300. I bought it at 1,800, so it wasn't the exact bottom. But looking back at that was back in April. I bought it at 1,800, like my last time I bought ETH in a big chunk. And now I'm just like, man, you know, I'm so happy I did that. Yeah, ETH 77K for sure. SJS says Solana explodes next. I agree with SJS. I think Solana is gonna move next, right? And here's the thing, guys, right? It's like, it's a domino effect. Obviously, Bitcoin's the first one, but then Bitcoin is like a slow domino. It's like a slow motion domino till it finally hits Ethereum, and now Ethereum, you know, it's gonna hit all the other layer ones. That's why I think Cardano's pretty undervalued right now at 83 cents, right? At 83 cents, but I definitely see Solana moving first. We see more bullish momentum here with Solana, so I'm pretty bullish on Solana. In January, buy Bitcoin. This January? I'm trying to leverage. Yeah, right. Like, I have a leveraging portfolio. Again, if you guys want to join BitUnix, KYC free, VPN free, check it out right here using my link. You guys can get up to 400 future bonuses, and each month I have a new campaign. So definitely check them out. But that's literally where I do my leverage trading. And guys, like, don't be scared of leverage trading. I know it gets a lot of people say it's bad and this and that, but if you just know how to do good risk management, you can do well. Like me, for example, right now, I'm in a lot of 5x to 10x trades that are long term, and I'm up pretty good on them. You just want to look at it as like a spot position. So like, I have a 10x long on Dogecoin, but Dogecoin came down 2 cents down, and I was down 50% on that. But I added it. I laddered into that position. You know what I mean? So yeah. Don't forget to like. You got 31 people. Let's freaking go, guys. 31 people. Don't forget to like. It really does help out a lot. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. Crypto Owl, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Thanks for always coming on here, man. I appreciate it. What kind of cold start wallet do you use for Bitcoin? That's a great question, Sam. And it's funny because I just got a new cold storage wallet that I'm gonna do a review on that has Bitcoin only firmware. Okay, and my recommendation is to, if you're gonna hold Bitcoin long term, which you should, have that separate from other wallets. So have a Bitcoin firmware only wallet, cold storage wallet, because it's much safer, okay, than having your Bitcoin on a wallet that has a bunch of altcoins, in my opinion. And the one that I got, by the way, if you use my link, so I'll put the link here and I'll give you the code, because they actually just gave me the code. You get 5% plus whatever promotion they're doing. But this one I really like, and I'm gonna show it right here. It's open source, right? Number one thing about buying a cold storage wallet is the security. Don't put user interface ahead of security, guys, okay? You want to make sure, that's the whole point of cold storage wallet, is it secure? Okay, but I'll put the link right here to the one that I recommend. I actually have it right here. Look at that right there. It's called the Keystone 3, as you can see, Pro. The Keystone 3 Pro, okay? And they have an option to be Bitcoin only. So if you just want a Bitcoin only wallet, I put the link right there. And then you guys can use code You guys can use code Lewis and you get 5% off plus whatever promotion they're having. So they actually gave me that special code. So it's like 5% always, okay? Plus their promotion. But the reason, look, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I like the Keystone 3 is right here. It's because number one, it's open source. That's very important, guys. Being fully open source is very important. It means anyone can look at their code, see if there's any bugs, any backdoors, anything like that, anything fishy. Okay, Trez is another good one that's open source. I also have their link in my link bio. But I also like the fact that it has 3-element chips. 3-element chips. Most cold storage wallets just have one. And it lets you have like 3 accounts, like 3 seed phrases. So you can have like a dummy wallet and then the main one, or you can have, what I recommend is like, I'm gonna have a wallet that's only for like you know, connecting to certain DeFi websites and stuff like that, and I'm gonna have one that I hold most of my crypto. Okay, but you can have one where it's just Bitcoin only. And what's cool too is that it's like it's air gapped, but it also has the option to connect it to a computer if you want to do the updates, or you can do the updates by a SD card. So it's like optional, which is pretty good. But being air gapped is great because it doesn't connect it to a Wi-Fi, like the internet, basically, and you basically send your Bitcoin or receive it with the QR code. So it's really cool. Michael's a puppet. He is the way. USA been buying Bitcoin. I'm also buying 2x inverse crypto ETF right now to prepare for the bear market. They have an inverse ETF crypto, really? But I agree with you. I mean, you know, it's time to get ready for the bear market. I don't have the cold card, but I definitely recommend it. That one in the Blockstream Jade for like, you know, Bitcoin only wallets. I just think it has like a bigger learning curve, but it, you know, they're pretty good from what I heard. You're open source, I think. Can you chart Matic? Sure, I'll take a look at Matic. Can you tell me the best strategy for trade? Yeah, oh yeah. So look, the best strategy in my opinion for trading is to and it's what I do in my my group CTU and my course I teach in my course too, is that you don't want to go all in on one entry. You want to ladder in. So let's say I get in an entry right now on Bitcoin and I'm bullish. Well, I'm not going to go 100% of my money on that position right now. I'm going to go maybe 40%, 50%. And then as it's going down, I'm laddering in more into my position, bringing down my average, right? That's probably the best thing. Because people look at trading as like, you go all in on one entry, and then what happens? They get stopped out, or they're, you know, they're down big. Don't be a sheep. Michael buys tops because that is the way USA has been collecting 1 million Bitcoin. BlackRock, you think BlackRock owns Michael Saylor? By October, December 2026, cash out 2029, 200K plus Bitcoin. So let's take a look here on Matic, and we'll do a, once we get, let me see here for YouTube, we'll do 10 likes. Once we get 10 likes, guys, we're at 6 right now. I don't know how we're at 6 with 28 people, but once we get 10 likes, we'll do the crypto market update of the day. What time frame? It depends what you want to trade. So if you're gonna swing trade, I recommend the 1 hour, 4 hour. I mean, the 4 hour, daily, weekly. If you're gonna long term trade, obviously the monthly, weekly, 2 week. And then if you're gonna scalp the 30-minute, 15, 5, 3. So let's take a look at Matic. So yeah, this coin is down a ton. Is it possible for this to make a recovery? I actually want to test this coin out, you know what I mean? Because as you guys know, I showed you guys that the very important crypto website right here, what is a coin market cap, marketcapof.com. So before we look at Matic, I want to see how much inflation this coin has. This one. Okay. Yeah, so right here. So Matic all-time high was 288. If it had the same market cap from back then at 288, injected into it right now, it would be worth 66 cents. Around here. Exactly right there. So that kind of shows you how much inflation this coin has had, which is not good. But yeah, I mean, Matic, I would say the reason why Matic looks horrible, why it's down so much, is because that's one thing, the inflation. And then the other thing is that this time it's like there's so much layer 2s out there, right, that are probably better than Matic, and it's just more competitive than last bull market, where Matic was like the main layer 2 on Ethereum, and it was, you know, the whole focus was on Matic. But you know, this time is different. And I think it's going to take a lot for Matic to come down. Obviously, this 0.78 level here at 29 cents. It needs to break that and hold that. And then we need to break this. So, I mean, for this to really flip bullish, we need to have like an inverse head and shoulders type of thing. So we need to move in the next coming month at least. Okay, have a big move, then pull back, put in that second shoulder, and then we could probably start to move up. So Matic needs to move now, like urgently. Right. We can see it's been again, we don't know if this is a bear flag, right? I mean, this could be a bear flag where Matic pulls down to the downside. Bear flags are usually when, you know, we're just in this massive downtrend, which Matic is, right? And then we're starting to move up in this slower uptrend until boom, rebreak and put in a new low. So again, what it needs to do, it needs to have a big pump to that 618 level around 43 cents. After that big pump, we'll probably need to pull back at 30 cents and then make a higher low. But yeah, we got 11 likes, guys. Thank you guys so much for the 11 likes. Again, if you guys are new, definitely follow. Let's do the crypto market of the day here. Crypto market of the day. Let's see what's going on here on the daily. What coins are up, what coins are down. But yeah, a lot of coins different from yesterday, right? Yesterday a lot of coins were down. Today we have Solana up 10%. Wow, Solana about to hit $200. Jasmine, man, I was looking at my Jasmine today. I was like, man, I'm liking my Jasmine. It's up a ton, 10% on Jasmine. A lot of coins are up 10%. Chainlink up 10% too. Look at that. So man, Chainlink at 23 bucks. Jasmine's up today. Cardano's at 7%. Pepe 7%. Again, once Ethereum moves big, Pepe, is Shiba, please tell me Shiba's up. Please, man, something's wrong with Shiba. Why is it not moving? It's literally an Ethereum meme coin. Floki's up 5%. Pump's up a ton too, 8%. So a lot of altcoins are up pretty good. Litecoin 7%. Remember Chainlink 5? Yeah, Chainlink $5, guys. Who remembers Chainlink $5? I'm so happy I bought under 10 bucks, man. I'm really happy with my Chainlink holdings. Like, for real. Hit the like, everyone. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, man. Do you also short leverage coins? Yeah, I do short. The reason why I haven't been shorted, like, right now, the only way I would short is scalping. I would definitely not swing short unless I'm very confident on the trade. And I would definitely not long-term short right now. Once we get, you know, once we have that explosion, then I'll have some long-term shorts for sure. Right now, it's what I said. Like, during the bull market, the uptrend is strong to the upside. So you want to be careful shorting. If you're going to short, do a scalp short. All right. But yeah, looking like a great day here. Aerodrome up also. Let's take a look at some coins here. Seeing Ethereum here. Let's start with Ethereum, because Ethereum, it was pretty close to breaking all-time, to at least coming to all-time highs. As you can see right there. It's pretty close. We didn't quite hit it, but again, I still believe Ethereum is going to come down here to at least 3,000. 800, 3,900. And honestly, if it doesn't do that, man, it's not good. It's, I mean, for Ethereum to be healthy here and for it to kind of extend its all-time high, we need to have this healthy pullback, because this is a very important multi-year resistance level for Ethereum. We haven't been at these prices since 2021 right here. So we need to have this pullback, man. It would be very good. It'll be very good for Ethereum to pull back. Jay, what's up, Jay? Toshi. Yeah, let's take a look at Toshi. Shout out to you guys who hold Toshi. I just made a video on it. We got over 400 plus views. You guys been killing it. Again, I'm going to keep you guys updated with Toshi. All the news and the charts and everything like that. We'll take a look at Toshi real quick. For Toshi Army. And shout out to all the people here that support my videos. You guys been killing it. Shout out to Crypto Owl. Yeah, I agree with Crypto Owl. We can have a pullback. Like, I feel like right now we're pricing in those rate cuts, and then we can have a sell the news type of event when the rate cuts actually get hit. When the rate cuts get cut. So we'll see. September. It's gonna be mid-September, like September 17th. So again, look, on the monthly, Toshi looks amazing. Toshi looks really, really good here on the monthly. We broke out of this pendant. We're in this nice strong uptrend. We're about to start tackling all-time highs here from back in January. This coin, I still think this, you know, you're not late to this coin. Right? Good thing, you know, good thing you didn't buy here. I didn't buy here because I knew it was, you don't want to chase green candles. It pulled back, and when it pulled back, it's been putting in higher lows. And once the moment that it breaks all-time highs or puts in a higher high is after it breaks the pendant. So now it's set up to put in a new high. Okay? Once we break that pendant, we're ready to put in a new high. Okay? And then really start this uptrend. But Toshi is setting itself up for a 10x plus, in my opinion. And Toshi's kind of, you know, it's in that sweet spot where it's not like super low cap coin and super volatile, and not super high cap either. It's kind of in the middle, which is good. I believe it's ranked 143 too. Ranked 143, so very bullish on Toshi. Watch Pippin for long. Thank you guys for the likes. You guys been killing it. We got 48 freaking people. Let's go, guys. Absolutely amazing. And again, my prediction, I'm still with my prediction from like 4 days ago, which is, I believe Bitcoin is just going to put in that second shoulder. And you can go back and see it, right? You know, a lot of people are, this was a great time to short right there, if you wanted to get in the swing short. But I believe you know, I think it's going to do something like this, right? We can't just break this and keep going up. I believe we're going to build some support here, kind of be choppy, pull back a little bit, not a crash, right? I'll be surprised if you have a big crash down here. Kind of pull back, choppy here, basically create that second shoulder, right? It's basically an inverted head and shoulders that we're making here in this pendant, and kind of get tight here before we break out. So again, we might do this until the end of August. Okay, this might be boring price action until the end of August. So that we're gonna witness. What do you think is the local bottom for XRP? Sure, I'll take a look at XRP. We'll take a look at it. Great show, just like Can't Stay, take care. Ron, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you just for coming by. Thank you, man. Thank you for your support. So the local bottom for XRP, definitely right there. I think that's the bottom right there, right? When we went near, I thought we were going to 260. See, that's the thing. Sometimes it looks like we're going to an obvious price point, but then we end up bottoming a little bit higher. So wherever you think the bottom, wherever you think we're gonna pull back down to, you want to put it just a little bit higher. Okay, but we came pretty close. 272. I believe that's the local bottom right there. And we're ready to take off. Again, the measure move here for XRP for me is still 550. And I believe XRP has everything to do to get there in the next coming weeks to months. And I do think this is a bull flag here too. It definitely looks like a bull flag. I was 160. You got it. What are you talking about for XRP? You got it at 160. But yeah, man, XRP is a very special coin, my biggest holding. And I'm really happy with it. I mean, I made so much content on XRP during this time right here. Right, like, it's insane. It was 260. Oh, 260, okay. And again, let's check out some coins. I did buy some more Theta. I'm bullish on Theta. I learned something new too about Theta, and that's that in the top 100, it's fully diluted, I believe. Let me actually check, because I want to make sure that if that's true, but that's pretty big. I did not know about that for Theta. So it basically doesn't have any inflation from what I heard. According to Look on Chain data summarized by Bitcoin has declined in August and September in 8 out of the last 12 years, representing a 67% historical probability of decline during that period. Wow. Yeah, I mean, September is usually, I think September is crypto's most bearish month. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think looking back, September might be the Theta's, yeah, I believe so, yes. Theta, and look, Theta is still down a lot. It's very undervalued. It hasn't really started to move yet. It's moving a little bit now, but it hasn't really taken off yet. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Theta. I did stack up a good amount of Theta. Now I'm happy with my holdings for Theta. And I'm even more bullish now hearing that it's fully diluted from what I heard. Right? Yeah, it is. Wow. Yeah, it's 8 billion. So right here, the fully diluted FDV 880. The unlocked is 870. So it's basically, yeah, it's fully diluted. That's insane. So that is very bullish for Theta. Tfuel, yeah, I gotta look at. I already have a good amount of Tfuel, but I mean, if you're bullish on Theta, then you should be buying Tfuel too. Right? They're basically, Tfuel is part of the gas. It's like the gas token for Theta. So if Theta does well, Tfuel will definitely follow. I bought about 4K XRP at about 40 cents. So I'm currently loving the coin. Wow. That's awesome, Keenan. Shout out to Keenan. 40 cents XRP. 4K. 40 cents. That's really good, man. I bought around there too. I just didn't buy, 4K like you. But I was DCing at those prices too. Great. Yeah. August. Okay, I think so it is August, right? What I heard. Man, let's check out some coins here. Let me know if there's any coins you guys want me to check out, because I want to look at some coins here that are good prices here to long. So Theta is one of them. I might be looking to long Theta. I keep my eyes on it. I still think Sui's at a good price. Under four bucks. Under $4 Sui. I don't think that's too bad. Vornon, what's up, man? How you been, bro? We're just checking out some altcoins. Bitcoin on 119K, 231. ETH coming back to 4,600, guys. Look at that. ETH coming back to 4,600. What was its all-time high? It was like 4,088. 4,890, basically. Look at that. ETH pumping. Let's see some more coins here that are looking pretty good. So Sonic, this coin I've been buying a ton too. It's still down a lot, but I've been accumulating Sonic. The other one is Say as well. I've been accumulating Say as well, which is this like new layer 1. Spell token too. A little bit of spell token. And Near's not looking too bad either. Right, Near looks like it's gonna put in a kind of inverse head and shoulders. A higher low here is what I'm looking at for Near. Right. So I'm liking how Near is looking too. And what was Near's all-time high? I think Near was 21 bucks. Recently it was around 8, around here. What are people going to do when ETH gas fees hit 300 bucks per transaction? I think they will use Matic. Yeah, I mean, that would be really good for Matic, if they, you know, but the thing is, there's other layer 1s too, so it's going to be a competitive, but I think Matic can definitely recover. It did really good last bull market. Can definitely recover some way, especially when the ETH gas fees get that big, man. That's going to be, you know, I remember last bull market when people were paying huge gas fees for ETH just for NFTs. It was insane. The good thing is, hopefully this time we don't have this huge NFT craze that jacked up the ETH gas fees. Yeah, a lot of competition now. AVAX is another one that's still down pretty big here. So, I mean, AVAX is another one that would be a good risk reward based on how much it's down here. So again, there's a lot of coins that haven't really exploded yet, but they're setting it up to, right? They're setting up to explode on this pullback. How's GRT looking? GRT is still at 10 cents, but it's starting to slowly climb up, right? Beam, I think someone asked me about Beam yesterday. Beam looks like it's getting ready to take off too. Obviously for Beam, 618, and then this level right here is gonna be big. And then some other coin, I did buy some more Flux, even though it looks really bad on the chart, just as like, you know, a risk reward coin in case it does recover. But Flux is a proof of work, I believe. Proof of work coin. And Jasmine took off today, man. Jasmine is starting to finally wake up and come back here into that level, right? We're starting to break through our past support slowly. So I'm bullish on Jasmine. I don't think it's gonna go to its previous all-time highs, but I'm bullish on Jasmine. At least doing some big X's. Why in Tfuel? I haven't looked at Tfuel in a while. Let's take a look at Tfuel and see how it's doing. It looks very similar to Theta in a way. Very, very similar to Theta. What do you like about Maker? Maker? Let me check out Maker. Let's take a look here on Maker. What are you bullish for tomorrow? Darren asked. For tomorrow, I'll take a look at some coins that I'm bullish on for tomorrow. But just taking a look here on Maker. Doesn't look too bad. Watch this, watch the bottom be at the 618 level. About right here. Yeah, you can see the 618. A lot of support right there, right? Even though we wick all the way down. You can see this is a very bullish coin. Because we took off with the market, we pulled back with the market, and we put in that major higher low at the 618. Wicking down. You can see how we wick down here. Take like that liquidity right there. And then we're ready to go back up. So Maker is looking really good. This coin can definitely go back to its all-time highs. Right, it's just a matter of time. I mean, let's get here. It's this major pendant. Let's kind of see here where we can man, that's a big move up. That's a pretty big move up here based on the pendant. But Maker's all-time high was around 6K. Some of my targets around 12 to 16K. So what's going on, guys? Thanks for coming to the live stream. If you guys are new, don't forget to like, follow. I do daily live streams daily on crypto. Checking out the markets here with you guys. You're bullish on Q. Yeah, I heard about Cubic. What's going on with that coin? XYO, how far do you think the ETH bull run will go on for? I bought in quite late, but I'm in good profit. Great question by Darren. We'll look at XYO next. So look, I believe we're still in the beginning stages of this ETH bull market, right? But I'll give you my targets here. All right, I would definitely say once you start to see altcoins take off big, might be towards the end of where ETH is starting to top out, or that we're pretty close for ETH starting to top out. But I could see ETH, the sell zone for me is around 7,600 to around 10,000, basically 9,500. And then the highest 13, 14K. So again, once you start to see altcoins really outperform ETH, which they haven't yet, that could be a signal that we're getting towards near the top for ETH and the market overall. Let's take a look at XYO. I think XYO is another coin that looks great on the chart too, from what I remember. XYO, yeah. I mean, look at this. Man, I've been procrastinating on buying XYO. I gotta buy it after this stream, man. This is a great chart. I'm really loving this chart. And it pulls back exactly to the 618 right there. I mean, look at that. We've been holding it for a while now. Besides the live chat, tell everyone how they can support you and your work, bro. Hit the like button, y'all. Steven, man, thank you, man. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. Thanks for the reminder. But yeah, if you guys want to support me, a great way is to you know, if you want to trade or just buy on spot, is to check out BitUnix. The link will be right there pinned. Yeah, the link should be pinned for BitUnix. Actually, I'll put it right now.
New subscriber.
But all my trades I've been doing are on BitUnix. They're KYC free, meaning you don't have to do know your customer with them. So you can use them anywhere in the United States, and you don't need a VPN. And the best part is that if you use my link, every single month I have a new campaign where you can get more future bonuses each month to trade. So it's not like a one-time reward. Okay, so definitely check that out. And then in my link bio, if you guys are interested, I do have a course, a 3-hour plus course called The 8 Signals to Sell the Top. It's a course I created about 4 months ago on my 8 signals to sell the top of this bull market. Okay, and it's 3 hours, so it's like it's very hands-on too. So I recommend you having TradingView with it side by side. It's very chart heavy as well. I go through Fibonacci and everything, so definitely check that out. All right, so XYO, Dogecoin. I'm going to take a look at all your favorite coins, guys. Again, I'm focusing on YouTube here. So it's less chaotic than TikTok. So XYO, very bullish. We're pulling back here to that 618. You can see right here too. We've been in this pennant here. So, I mean, very soon we're going to break out of this pennant as we're starting to get these bullish crossovers, right? I'm pretty sure here on the daily we're getting those bullish crossovers. So yeah, look, XYO, you got to be patient with it. We're on the daily. We already got a bullish crossover, the 25 crossing over the 50, and then very soon we'll get that 200 coming down. You want to see that 200 coming down because that is resistance. But once it comes down and we get that golden cross here, the 25 and then the 50, and then, you know, we look something kind of like this where the 25, 50, and 200 in that order, that's when you want to be selling. Okay, where was the recent top here for XYO? When we're kind of tangled up like this and the 200 is above, that's when you want to be accumulating. Okay, but very, very soon, I mean, we're coming towards the end, right? It's only a matter of time until XYO takes off. And a lot of times it'll take off in anticipation of that crossover. I mean, right here is a perfect example. Look at that. Right here is a perfect example. You can see the cross. This is the last crossover that we had. You can see how we're low. We're below the 200. And then right here, look at this huge pump. You see this huge pump that XYO had? Then we get the crossover. All at the same time, the 25 and 50. And then what happens? We get in this pendant, which we're kind of in right now. And then it took off even higher. So this was the last time we had this crossover on the daily for XYO. And you can see right here, boom, we get crossed over back, bearish. We put in a very bullish bottoming pattern, which is an inverse head and shoulders, textbook. Look at that. And then now we're getting ready to get that flip. And again, this could take maybe a couple weeks. It could take a couple weeks here for us to get this flip. So I'm bullish on XYO. This is a coin I definitely got to look into. It's just that it's not on a lot of platforms. I do think it's on Coinbase though. I do think it's on Coinbase. Darren says, I subbed. Good insights, man. Been trading for a while, trying to make a move into crypto. Darren, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. And like this is why I live stream. I live stream for new people just coming on to crypto, so I can be kind of like a gateway to them, right? So I can be the person that, you know, I wish I had when I got into crypto. The one thing I'll say for people that just get into crypto is that the number one thing that I wish people told me, and that is cryptos are not like stocks. Cryptos are not like stocks. They're cyclical. You want to make sure you know when to get out, right? Stocks, like, it's different vibes, right? Stocks, the vibe for stocks is mostly like buy and hold long term, right? Especially the S&P 500 or a lot of, you know, growth stocks, right? It's usually buy and hold long term, years out. Crypto is cyclical. So we're towards the end of the cycle. If you're buying right now, you got to be ready to maybe in a couple months get out, because after then we can have an 80% drop on a couple coins, most altcoins, and then there's also the risk of that altcoin not recovering for next bull market. So it's very different, but that's the main thing. I say that all the time to new people that come into crypto, because they need to understand that. And the beauty about crypto is that it kind of forces you to be a trader in a way, right? It kind of forces you to look at the charts, to not just be this buy and hold investor, right? This automatic, you know, like a lot of apps nowadays just have this automatic recurring buys, and you just, you know, passive type of passive investor. It makes you into a more active investor, which is great. ENS and ETC will benefit from ETH pump. Anything with the name Ethereum and it will pump. Yeah, I agree. Especially ENS. ENS name service. That's gonna do really well. Yeah. Really enjoy your live streams. Explanations on point. Get that money, team. Jay. Thank you, Jay. Let's get that money, guys. Yeah, but crypto, it gives you the opportunity to really make life-changing money if you know when to buy and when to get out. Jay says Doge ain't going nowhere. Already large market cap. I agree. Dogecoin is one of my biggest holdings. It was actually the first crypto that I bought from Robinhood. So if you guys don't know about me, I started in stocks. I love doing options trading. If crypto didn't exist, I'll probably be doing options trading along with accumulating good value stocks. But then, you know, I got into crypto, and then I fully went into crypto because I just wanted to focus more on it. And it's been great so far. I bought a ton during the bear market. I'm up a ton. And I love trading in it too. Dogecoin was that first crypto where I bought way under a penny. And it kind of gave me like that euphoric. It was kind of like that, you know, that welcome to crypto type of thing. Because it was like way below a penny. I bought it around here somewhere. And then as it was going up, it was just like a different feeling from buying a stock. You know what I mean? It was like, wow, that's insane. This coin was just taking off. It was at a penny, and then it went to 10 cents. I did a 10x, and then it went to 20, and then it was insane during that time in 2020, 2021. And then I bought more. I didn't sell the absolute top, right? That was my first crypto bull market. I probably sold most of it. I think I sold most of it around above 25 cents somewhere. So from 30 to 25 cents. And then I brought my average down way lower here to around 10 cents around here somewhere. So I was accumulating during this time. But yeah, I mean, if I was bearish on Doge, I would tell you. But the charts speak for itself. It's a very bullish chart structure. What do you think about Solana? Let's take a look at Solana, actually. Let's take a look at Solana. I think Solana is very unique because it has one of the best recoveries of all time here from the bear market, right? Where we went to like $8 and we did a massive V shape from the bear market all the way down to 200. And the special thing about this bear market, or leading up to this bull market, was that we never seen anything like this before, where we had meme coin season and Solana was like taking off, and we have never seen that before, right? Well, like the past bear markets. So it's really really different. But I believe, just like someone here said that Solana is probably going to start to take off next. I believe after Ethereum, right? Ethereum's starting to move big. Solana is going to start to move big too. So I can see Solana, based on the Fibonacci, topping out possibly here around from 630 to around 1,000. Above 1,000 is where I see Solana really topping out. Okay. So yeah, I believe Solana can hit 1,000, but it might not hit 1,000. It might hit 800. It's all situational. And since you guys are here, I love you guys so much. Appreciate all of you guys being on here in the live stream. I'm gonna give you guys here a special signal, top signal from my course. So if you want to learn more, definitely get my course, the 8 signals to sell the top. But I'm gonna give you this signal right here, which not much. I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about this, but it's special. Okay. So this is a top signal for me. I'm going to share it right here. And I talk about, again, I elaborate more on this in my course. But this signal is basically the total market cap 2. So total 2. This is total 2. And it basically excludes Bitcoin. It's everything else except Bitcoin. Last cycle, we hit about 1.7 trillion. That was the top, as you can see right there. This signal, this top signal that I go deep in my course, not just this one, but many others, is the fact that the Bitcoin market cap, so this is the Bitcoin market cap chart. Again, not a lot of people talk about this chart. I'm like, I barely see people talk about the Bitcoin market cap chart. Everyone's talking about the total market cap. This is the Bitcoin market cap chart. We can see right here, Bitcoin market cap tops out here around 1.3 trillion. Okay. Why am I bringing this up? Because I'm comparing here the Bitcoin market cap chart, where it was just taken off here last cycle. And for most part, it was way above the total 2. As we were going up here, the Bitcoin market cap chart was way above the total 2. But here, towards the end of the cycle, when we topped out, you will see here that the total 2, for that short period of time, it passed the Bitcoin market cap chart here for that period of time where we topped out. Okay, as you can see right here, 1.26 Bitcoin market cap, and then for the total 2, which I showed you, 1.74. But I believe when you look at this, I believe it was only a couple months when the total 2 surpassed the Bitcoin total market cap. Do you see what I'm saying? And then that was the top. Now fast forward, I'm pretty sure the total 2 is lower cap than the Bitcoin market cap right now, just like it was back here. So the total 2 right now is at 1.62 trillion. Bitcoin's total market cap is at 2.38 trillion. So if we were to repeat history and this were to happen again, we would see the total 2 surpass Bitcoin's market cap towards the end of the cycle, basically at the top of the market, if you see what I'm saying. So this is a signal that I actually looked into myself. Like, I never heard someone talk about this signal or compare the two, let alone talk about Bitcoin's market cap. But you know, this is why I created the course, because I want to give you guys the best weapons, the best overview, right, on when to take profits, to basically grow your intuition. It's all about your intuition and having this experience on the best times to ladder out during this bull market, right? Because it's not, you really have to realize those profits so you don't go down 50-80%. Okay, so yeah, and Bitcoin dominance coming to 59.49. look at that, 59.49 Bitcoin dominance. Solana hits 800. Yeah, I believe it can. I believe it very well can. And again, like, I'm staking my Solana right now, but once it gets near that 800, 700 mark, I'm probably going to be unstaking it. Which kind of hurts, because, like, just imagine staking a ton of Solana when it's worth 800. Right? You know, that's when you want to unstake it, when it hurts. That's when you want to sell it, when it hurts. The same way on the reverse. When it hurts to buy at the bottom, that's when you want to buy. I mean, just imagine buying. I mean, right now, in retrospect, it doesn't, you know, if you look at back in time, you're like, man, $8 Solana, easy buy. That's because we're in the future, right? During that time, there was a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty. But yeah, thank you guys for 23 likes. You guys been killing it today. Over 1,000 views here on YouTube. And let's check out some more coins here. I want to see some more. How is RSR doing? It's doing all right. I mean, we did push up here, which is good. Yeah. Very bullish on RSR. There's some big people behind RSR. And we're looking really good here, man. I mean, this is a pretty bullish. I would say, I mean, the next target here for RSR really is that 0.1. Right, penny and 37. Now, let's see what Bitcoin's doing here on the hourly. Let's start with the hourly. It looks like we're gonna start trending down here. All right, I mean, if we break this level for Bitcoin at 118,300, then the next level will probably dump down to is 117,400. So I can see something like that playing out for sure. Isn't it? It's what exactly what I've been saying, right? I see Bitcoin pulling back, chopping, you know, consolidating sideways kind of for the next coming weeks. But yeah, man, I'm gonna work on a video for tomorrow. You guys killed the video today, the Toshi video. I'm gonna make a video here so I can upload tomorrow. So thank you guys so much, everyone that came on today, that liked the live stream. I will be live tomorrow, guys. I might be earlier during the day, so put the notification bell so you guys know when I go live. And again, join BitUnix if you guys are interested in trading, buying on spot. A lot of low cap coins. BitUnix is basically like the cool coin of this cycle. So check it out, link bio, and check out my course if you guys are interested. But yeah, love you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the live, and check out my video when it gets uploaded tomorrow around 12 p.m. Eastern time. So love you guys so much, and